Hey, I'm Iva Corluka, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We are searching high and low, far and wide, and KT and I are on a mission to uncover every single rising star, future phenom, and athlete in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, I love New York. Yeah, we going up to the Big Easy, baby. The Big Apple. We headed up to the Big Apple for one of the most slept on, dopest hoopers in the nation. I'm talking about this young lady is a bucket getter on all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, rebounding. She gonna give it to you any way she can in that paint. Coming to the Sports Life Talk family out of Ardsley, New York, the class of 25 all-league sensation, 6'1" forward, Iva Corluka. What's up, Iva? How you feeling today?
I'm good.
Yeah, look, you smiling now. You feeling good? You nervous? You a little nervous about this?
Like a little bit.
Hey, I get nervous every show. When we get amazing superstars like you on this thing, I get nervous too. And for all of y'all who are new to the program, welcome to the show. Welcome to the platform. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. What's good, KT? How you feeling today, man?
There's no nerves on this side, B. Jones. I got my game face on. I'm ready for whatever this show brings, man. Let's go. Let's turn up for New York.
Well, Kevin, she your height, and I don't know if you watched the highlights. She throw elbows. She real. She grimy in that paint. This young lady is.
Are you assuming I'm going to try to play her one-on-one or something, B. Jones? That won't happen.
I'm just saying. You talking about you ain't got no nerves? She's 6'1.5".
Yeah, because I'm on the mic. I'm not trying to get a basketball and get on the court with this young lady, B. Jones. Stop doing that. I'm not doing it.
Scary stuff. All right, Iva. Before we get this thing cracking, before we get it popping, you know what you got to do. We got to make this thing fun. We got to do it safe and in order. So I need you to take your right hand. I need you to reach over your shoulder, and I need you to grab that seatbelt and pull it down and buckle up. We about to go on a ride, ladies and gentlemen. We about to have a great time. All right, so this is what we need you to do, all is the blue and the gold. Yeah, it look kind of dope. I'm interested to see what this high school is going to be all about, but we need y'all to show us some love and to help us take this show to a whole another level. That's right. It's level up season, and we need your help. We need you to do the big three. Y'all know what the podcast trinity is. We need you to smash that subscribe button, become a part of the Sports Life Talk family. We got over 450 shows, probably close to 500 shows, and we're going to keep banging them out, giving y'all some pure heat. So become part of that. Number two, we need you to hit that like button and help this show just bubble right on up to the top. All the way to the top, just like cream, baby. Cream rises to the top, just like this young lady's game. So we need you to hit that like button and show us some love. And then lastly, sharing is caring. It's holiday season. We coming close to the end of season 3. Y'all got to share this with your kinfolk. Share this with your group me. Share this with your WhatsApp. I don't care who. Send this to somebody because they need to hear about this young lady's story. She's super dope, and we're going to tell you all about it today. All right, Iva. It's Ardsley, New York. Are they going to rock with us?
Yeah.
All right, She a young lady, a few words, but that's all we got to say. Yeah, y'all know what to do, Ardsley. Let's go. Do it like you're true to it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Yeah. Hey, Kevin, I like New York, man. We might need to kick it up here a little bit more. No, we heading up there to New York. We're gonna come up there one day soon to visit y'all. But listen, if you did any of those 3, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. I don't care if you did any of the 3. You are family to me. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family around here. So we appreciate the love and support. And we just want to say thank you. Iva, what's your favorite emoji right now? What's the emoji that you're using the most when you talk to your friends and your family?
I think it's like it's the one that I think everyone uses, the crying one, because when I'm laughing, that's the one I use.
Right. I think that might be my favorite one as well. All right, so throw us the crying laughing emoji in the chat if you did any of those 3. Like I said, we'll truly appreciate you, and we just want to reach out and tell you that digitally and give you a high five and say thank you. All right, Iva. I know you like to bang on them. I know you like to get busy down there in that paint. So I'm gonna let you take care of KT for me, all right? Iva Corluka, welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
B. Jones, anybody with Luka in their name, I'm staying away from them on the court. It's not smart to try to go one-on-one. All right, Iva, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. My top 5, I think, like, currently, because I feel like it changes a lot. Right now, I think it's Drake, Travis Scott, Don Toliver, Morgan Wallen, and Taylor Swift. It's a little like all over the place.
It sure is.
I like that Morgan Wallen though. That Morgan Wallen go live. What's your favorite Morgan Wallen song?
I think 98 Braves. I didn't like find out about it first, and I started listening to it, and I was like, I really like this song.
I hadn't heard that one. So I'm gonna have to go check that one out. Yeah, all right, KT, well, you got a challenge, man. I know you're not a big Travis Scott fan, but I know she threw Drizzy in there, Drizzy Drake. So I'm curious how you gonna handle this one, man. You can't disrespect Taylor Swift game neither. So what you giving her?
I like Taylor Swift, so why would I disrespect her?
I just said you can't. I didn't say you were. I just said you can't.
Yeah, but I like her. We've had her. Well, people say her all the time, B. Jones. I'm always chiming in, so I got this pimping. All right, we would like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But that was a very diverse top 5, and we're all about diversity on this show, B. Jones. So we're gonna give her. Let's give her 13 for a top 5. Was that good enough for you, B. Jones? I feel like you were judging me the whole time, like putting all this pressure on me. You know, I want to play you one-on-one because of him. Just because I gotta play you. All right. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I feel like everyone says this with Spider-Man because I've been watching like the movie since I was little, and he's just always been my favorite. Like I don't really know why, he just is.
How many 6'1" Spider-Mans do you know out there?
None.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. And you just going all the way around New York. That'll be interesting. All right, Gwen Stacy. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I think Headlines by Drake. I've really been listening to that song a lot, and I really enjoy it. And I feel like it gets me like hype, especially if I'm listening to it before a game.
Sing Headlines.
I got it, B. Jones. I'm gonna say, man, I need some hypeness right now. Can you sing that song for me?
I can't sing it.
I was trying, B. All right, so would you rather be a singer or would you rather be a dancer?
I think singer, because also I can't dance, so it doesn't really give me option. But also I feel like it's more fun to like be singing.
You'd be up there doing a duet with Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
B. Jones. Singers.
You disappoint me, Iva. You let me down on that one.
What is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I think basketball has really taught me about like the importance of being disciplined. Because like there's sometimes where you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't want to work out, but you still gotta go and do it anyways. And I feel like that can really like translate into school too. Because like sometimes you don't want to study, but so you gotta you don't want to fail your test.
Pretty much, you can be like me in college and look on somebody else's paper. All right, so how would your coaches and teammates describe you?
I think they would describe me as like energetic because I'm always like running up to practice, like trying to bring the energy and talking a lot. So I think pretty much like energetic.
All right, so B. Jones and I, we love to travel. When you travel, you got to eat. So before one of your games, just say when we do try to get up there, what is the food spot you're going to recommend that we go to, and what's your go-to meal there?
I think that Lombardo's over here is a good choice. It's like an Italian place.
Yeah, with
really
a name
good.
like Lombardo, with Lombardo's, we already knew what it was. It was either Italians or some subs or something like that. What's your go-to meal at Lombardo's?
The penne alla vodka over there is really good.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah, what is that?
It's pasta with like a kind of pink sauce. It's really good.
Sign me up, B. Jones. I'm pretty sure they got some nice chicken Alfredo and all that good stuff. So, sign us up. All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video, leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite place to eat in New York. And finally, go to our website, sltyouGotNext.com, to learn more about us and other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn it over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Miss Iva Corluka. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
But what your friends call you? What's your nickname out there on the streets?
I don't got a nickname because I got, a short name. Can't really shorten it. So I guess
Luka.
sometimes it's just Corluka sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, Luka.
I never been called that though.
You never been called Luka?
No.
Well, you are today. You're the SLT You Got Next Luka.
See Luka. We're gonna have to call her I see Luka. I don't know. We're gonna come up with a name for you before the end of this thing, before we get up there to New York to come see you play. But welcome to the show. Super excited to have you on. Got the opportunity to check out your highlights, and this young lady can go. I'm talking about, I don't know if basketball is huge up there in her parts of the world, but the domination that I saw on that court gave me goosebumps. So Iva, let's take it back to the beginning. Let's take it back to when you was a wee little chap and you started playing basketball. What made you decide to choose basketball as your game of choice? And when did you fall in love with the game?
Yeah, I started playing since actually I was in first grade. We had like the CYO league, which is like the Catholic school league. And then in 5th grade, there was travel tryouts. And I was really bad actually. And I barely made the team just because of my height. But I didn't play. So now I was like, I went to my mom and my dad. I was like, I don't want to be sitting on the bench. How can I get to playing? So we talked to the coach and he was like, I know a trainer. So then I just started working out. And then this is when I realized, I like this and I just want to keep getting better. So then that's how I kind of got here.
No, I gotta say your evolution is pretty impressive from going somebody who was sitting on the bench to what you're doing now. Because I mean, you a major impact player up there in your division, and I'm not just talking about points. Yes, you can get your buckets, but I'm talking about the defense that you play and your ability to impact the paint. I mean, do you bring that nastiness to the court, Iva? Because you seem like a nice young lady, but I look at those highlights and I'm like, oh my, she ain't have to do that to that kid. Where does that come from, Iva? Do you just become a different person when you get on the floor?
Yeah, I think so. And because you're talking about the defense is I think my favorite part.
Well, if somebody had never seen your game, how would you describe your game to them?
I think really I'm not sure, maybe a hustle because, the defense and also the rebounding because that's a big part on my team. Because obviously I'm the tallest one, so I gotta always run for the rebounds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw you get one rebound where Kevin, she went over the young lady. I mean, skied over the young lady, got the offensive rebound down, and then put that thing back up. I said, that's a problem. That's a problem when you got to deal with that. Do y'all play against other really good teams out there in New York? I mean, is this some really high-level competition for you?
Yeah, it really depends who we're playing because there's some really good teams. Like last year in our section semifinals game, we played this one team. They had a girl going to Rhode Island, and that was good competition. But for the most part, there's it's decent up here.
Now, what part of your game are you really focusing on improving as you go to this trainer? I mean, what is something that as you look at your game, you're like, hey, I'm good, but this is where I want to take my game to the next level?
I think really my shot, because I've always been really like an inside player and I still am, and I like that. But I feel like it's good to have like versatility and be able to shoot from the outside.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Every number, every jersey tells a story. I want to know, what's your jersey story? Why did you choose the number 3?
I chose 3 because like I really like the number, and also Petrovic, who used to play for the Nets, he was also like a Croatian player. So I was like, oh, that works out. I like 3. He was 3. So it's kind of like the connection there.
Now, people probably don't know who Petrovic is. Now, I know who Petrovic, because he was a sharp shooter back in the day. And as a matter of fact, we lost him too soon. I was a big fan of Petrovic, and I think he was in a car accident, wasn't he? Wasn't it a car wreck that took his life in his prime? But that dude was a monster. Now, are your family from Croatia? Is that why you resonate with was it Dragan Petrovic? Yeah. Dragan Petrovic, yeah. Is that why you associate yourself with him?
Yeah, my whole family's from there.
Really? We might have to. I can't wait to come up there to Lombardi's and sit down with your peoples and they kind of walk us through your story. That'll be pretty awesome. Now you're a class of 25. Have y'all already started the recruitment process? I know you didn't you come down to the John Lucas Top 160? Because that's what we saw you play, and that's what made us reach out to you, because we saw you at the John Lucas doing your thing, and Kevin was head over heels. He was like, hey, look at that number there. We put a star. We said we go get her on the show. But how is your recruitment going so far?
It's actually been going good. It started last year in the spring, like the summer, when they could start reaching out to 25s, and it started off like slow with like a few like D2, D3s, and then it started like kind of picking up. So it's going pretty good.
Okay, you starting to get some Division I attention as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you trying to stay up there in the northeast corner of the country, or are you open to going anywhere?
No, I'm trying to stay by home.
All right. So you ain't like it when you came down here to Houston, huh?
No, that was far.
Yeah. Did you have a good time when you came to Houston to compete?
Yeah, I had fun. It was just really far away from him. I was like, this is like, I could not imagine living down there.
Did y'all fly or did y'all drive?
We flew.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a long drive for real. So that flight, that's a different dynamic. And you came down in the middle of the summer too. So I know it was ungodly with the heat. Now, as I always get intrigued by the backgrounds. For those of you who's listening to this on the podcast, I'm sorry, we're going to talk about something visual at this moment. But what's up with your background? Are those some Marvel characters? What we got up there?
It's actually the bobbleheads that they gave away at the Nets games if you come there early, because my parents are season ticket holders. So it's just a bunch of the bobbleheads that they gave away for free.
Okay. Now you got Ben Simmons up there? I'm just
no. I don't think they gave one to him.
I know Ben Simmons ain't earned his bobblehead and shit. But I gotta ask. I'm from Louisiana. He went to LSU. I gotta show Ben Simmons some love. Hey, so I see you collect bobbleheads, but what else you do in your spare time? What else do you do for fun, Iva?
I actually started picking up like sports photography because my dad does it, and I've been doing it for the school's football team, and I really actually enjoy it. I think it's fun.
Really? Photographer? Okay. Yeah. Okay. What kind of camera do you have?
Well, it's my dad's like really big one. I would like going onto the field and it's like this big.
So your family is a big time sports family?
Yeah.
If you weren't playing basketball, what would your second sport be?
It'd probably be soccer, because that's what my dad played.
Okay. That's awesome. What do you plan on majoring in when you get up there to whenever you choose your school over there on the Northeast? What do you plan on majoring in?
I'm not like 100% set, but I think either something in sports management or something in the medical field, because I like science.
Okay. Now, when we get opportunity to see Ardsley play, because I promise you, we gonna do our best to try to make it up there for your senior year. Like I said, we might not be able to come up this year because the season just kicked off. But when we get up there next year, what are we gonna see out of this Ardsley team? Are y'all fast paced? Y'all slow it down? I mean, what kind of basketball is being played up there in New York?
For our team, you will see a lot of fast pace. Like our coach, he really wants us to like run the teams like down. Like when we get when they score, like run the ball, always make sure to never slow down. He never wants us to do that because that's how like the other team can gain momentum. So
I like your acumen. I like your sports acumen. I think we can kick it, Iva. I think we can hang out with you, rolling down the street, listen to some Taylor Swift and Travis Scott. People gonna be like, "What is going on?" and that car. All right, here we go. Iva, you ready to play championship rounds? You ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Iva Corluka, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to have a little bit of fun, but you are now officially calling all of the shots, all right? So this is the championship rounds. We're going to play our version, which is a souped up version of Would You Rather on steroids, okay? KT and I both are about to give you some very complex scenarios. Whichever one of those scenarios you like, you select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right. And KT is the defending champion, which y'all go watch the previous episode. It wasn't pretty, but it's all good. KT, get us started, man.
All right. Would you rather hustle back on defense? You get the block. The crowd goes wild. The other team fouls you. And now you're at the line where you're going to hit the game winning free throws, or with 10 seconds left in the game, it's tied up. Y'all are on defense. The team dribbles down. You are able to make this clean steal. And then you hit your teammate running down the court streaking for the game-winning assist.
Definitely the block for sure.
Yeah, she throw block parties. She throw block parties. I already knew how that one was gonna come down, but that still was the wrong answer. All right, round number 2. Let's go.
Would you rather host your own food show on YouTube where you get to travel the world, interviewing other high school players and getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite places to eat in the towns that they play in, or would you rather be selected as one of the 5 athletes on a Netflix documentary that's going to talk about up-and-coming class of 25 players, and we're going to follow you around for your junior year and your senior year, exposing your recruitment process, your work ethic, your practice, and basically telling the Iva Corluka story and how you balling out up there with your teammates at Ardsley?
I think the food show. I like my food, gotta say.
Yeah, I should have known when it went to Lombardo's.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming, B. Jones. Hey, you want to get another? Yeah, I'm kind of
again. Good grief, you killed me today, Alva.
See, Luka,
and I'm the one that said, chose to have.
No, you just said earlier. I'm the one that said that we should get on the show.
You saw it first, but when you pointed it out to me, I said, "Yeah, we got to get on the show." Yeah, you identified out of all the talented young ladies at the top 160, but I'm the one that invited
me and C. Luka. It don't matter. You and
C. Luka. All right, let's go.
All right. So if you're new to this show, then first, thank you for checking us out, and second, B. Jones and I, we're sneakerheads. So for round 3, we stop talking and we let our shoes do the talking. So we have a segment on our live show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, where B. Jones turns shoe guru, and he presents a pair of shoes that he feels is worthy of your financial donations. So normally round 3 is a tiebreaker, see Luka, but not today because we already popping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count down from 3, and we're going to show you a pair of shoes that we picked out that we felt represents you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So all I need for you to do is say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you what we got. So I'm going to count down, then you say, hold that sneaker, and we'll show you what we got, all right?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. I think I got to go with the black Jordans.
That's
for
okay.
this one. Yeah.
Man, I've already won, so hit my music beat. Oh man.
Oh, that hurt.
And still champion. I'm gonna bring this down there. See Luka. So when we're eating, my chicken Alfredo, you eating what you eating. I'll let you hold it. We can take pictures with it. All right.
Sounds good.
You don't like it, Joe. You don't like it at all, do you?
Yeah, because I've been dominating you of late, so it kind of ruins my record here. But it's all good, see, Luka. I know you got good intentions. All right, here we go. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks. You got next. We talked about how you got into basketball. We talked about some of the other things that's currently going on with you in your nasty interior game. But we got to tell everybody what's up next for Iva C. Luka.
I think really this season, with my team, we're trying to win the section this year because Ardsley, we never won this section before, like in the school's history ever for girls basketball. So we really want to make that happen this year because we were so close last year. So that's really what it's about coming up.
All right, okay. Are you one of the few juniors? Or y'all a young team? Pretty experienced team?
We're pretty young. We have one senior, and it's me and 3 other juniors, and then it's all like freshmen and sophomores, really.
All right, we're gonna be watching you. I can't wait to see. Is there a game that you got circled right now that you like? Hey, this is the one I'm geeked up for. This is the game we owe them something, like your rivalry.
I think we're doing this tournament, and we play the team that we lost to in the semifinals last year. So I'm really looking forward to playing them again.
Okay. What's that school's name?
Putnam Valley.
Ooh, Putnam beat y'all, so you owe them some, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna be wearing knee pads on that game, right? it's gonna be physical. All right, KT.
All right, see, Luka, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I just wanted to shout out and say thank you to my parents, of course, and my AAU coach, Dan, and my high school coach, Nick. They really helped me become like better basketball player.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell me, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, see, Luka, who you calling out? Who should have next?
I think my new teammate, she actually just joined the team, 𝐸𝐸 She's cool and she's a bucket. So I think she should come on next.
All right, 𝐸𝐸. I love her name already. I'm thinking all kind of cool nicknames for her. All right, 𝐸𝐸. You are officially on the clock. Can't wait to get you on the show. Season 4, we queuing it up. So we're gonna reach out to you here real soon so you can get on the show and tell us your story. But Iva Corluka, you got next. I love your vibe. You chill, you polish. I love what you're doing, but more than that, I love your game, and the energy that you bring on the court is absolutely phenomenal. You a rising star. You a trailblazer. You a future icon. You are extraordinary and elite. Iva Corluka. You deserve a yeet. All right, y'all, let's get up out of this thing. What a great show. You know what? I got to give me one of them New York hot dogs when we go up there too, KT. Because I heard the New York hot and a slice. We got it. Does Lombardo sell pizza? We got to get a slice.
Yeah. And we got good over there.
A thin crust, and we got it. I might eat it. I might eat that in one meal. Sports Life Talk Nation, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. This is your time to be an MVP. You could be the most valuable player on this podcast by helping us out. Doing the big 3. That's right. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you share this episode, and please hang out with us and help us to grow this legacy and this continue showing love to all of these rising stars around the country. Smash subscribe. Help us to build a conglomerate, and then tap in with us. We post every social content every single day. Make sure you follow, likes, whatever on all the social media platforms at Sports Life Talk. It's all one word. super easy to find because we don't the Sports Life Talk out there in the game. That's right. You looking at them. And then if you want to be on the show, we got Lambo coming on the show. But if you want to get on the show, KT and I, we can't find every single person. And John Lucas, top 160 ain't have but 160, about 100 kids actually. That's how elite you were, Iva. You was part of only about 100 kids that came out that was invited to that event. But we would love to hear your story. So go to our website, yougotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about who you are and why you think you got next. And we're going to reach out to you and give you an audition to be on the show. And I mentioned it earlier today. Some of y'all are listening to this on podcast, but remember, all of y'all can listen to this on podcast and take Sports Life Talks You Got Next on the road, on your way to work, while you do your homework, while you're cooking. We have all of our shows, about 500 episodes, all in audio version. Wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, please go download any shows, as many as you would like to hear. We got all kind of athletes, coaches. Number 4. Women's head coach Terry Morin. I'm telling y'all, the lineup for 2023 was absolutely insane. So definitely go and check out our podcast library. All right, KT, man, let's get up out of here, bro. You had a good day. I'm a little bit disappointed. You, Iva, and you vibe. That's okay. It's okay, Iva. We'll get you back on here next year, and I'm sure you'll change your tune. Okay.
Yeah. She like, nah. All right, see, Luka, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you.
Sports Life Talk Nation. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
What's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.